They need to be more genteel, like Henry and Jan out of the Dickens fair. Boy, talk about a stretch for a segue, huh? Oh, my. What are we seeing here, Henry?
Oh, dear. Are you there, Henri?
Oh, good grief.
Oh, good grief.
This is shocking.
I'm so sorry, Jan. We had not intended to...
Believe it.
I had no idea that we were actually on the air yet. Oh, well, anyway, we're here in Victorian England, and the folks here are busily strolling the streets at the Cow Palace, which may seem like an odd place to go, but in fact, this is the Victorian, well, it's the Dickens Christmas Fair.
Yes, it is.
You want to tell us a little about this? Do you know anything about it, Jan?
Yes, I do. I love it. I come here every year. It's a chance to recreate Victorian England, and all the characters are here. Later, I'll be interviewing some of the famous people of the time, Henry.
And, you know, I just spotted over here, this is one of our favorite people, the man who basically runs the show here, Mr. Dickens.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Good to see you, sir.
Nice to see you.
One of our favorite journalists. Is it Henry?
Yes, but no one's ever called me a journalist before.
I admire your work, sir. I'm a critic, and I admire your work.
I'm pleased to know it.
Yes.
You didn't think that Martin Chuzzlewit was any good, when as I recall. Sorry.
It was the Americans, I'm sorry.
So come on over here, and why don't you introduce me to some of the folks that do live here in the village?
This one you'll know very well. Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Ah, Mr. Scrooge, good day.
Not to you and your Merry Christmas, sir. I don't have time for this sort of frivolity in the morning or in the evening.
Or even in the midday.
He has the possibility of a little transformation coming up. This is his old partner, Jacob Marley, dead 7 years.
Have my way.
You know, you're looking pretty good for dead 7 years, and I love the chains.
Yes, well, I made them myself, of course, goes without saying. I'm industrious if nothing else.
What is the line? The chains I wear today, I cast in life.
Yes, cast in life.
Link by link, yard by yard, I girded them on of my own free
impressed.
will. Of his own free will, quite
Yes.
frankly.
Now, how did you come up with characters like this? I'm just wondering.
Oh, well, it's a time when we all are aware of spirits, their influence upon us. Mrs. Crummles from Nicholas Nickleby, the great actress.
Oh, yes. I am delighted to see you. I feel the muse rising in me.
Jan,
I love her.
how many hats?
Oh, honey, it's very good. I believe your character. You are convincing, and you are such a diva.
Oh, thank you, madam, thank you. I can only be true to the muse and let it erupt in a Vesuvius.
Thank you so much, Jan. She's terrible. Oh, sorry, that was great.
It's
Wonderful.
marvelous. Very
Moving further
important.
in the crowd, we see a young fellow here, Oliver Twist.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And this is Nancy, who's taking good care
Oh,
of him.
Nancy, be careful of Mr. Sykes.
How is he
He's
doing?
harmless, really.
He is? Not later in the book. She
And the
obviously
movie.
hasn't read, the movie, Jan, did you know they actually made movies out of your book?
Consider yourself at home.
Jan
Oh, sorry.
doesn't even know that it started as a book.
That's a lovely tune. What's that from?
Oh, it's from Oliver, darling.
Okay, and then we have to go, but these would be the...
Why, this is Mr. Fagin and one of his boys.
Oh, well, run along because I see the
They aren't the
bailiff.
best sort, Henry.
The bailiff is showing up, and I don't know that we want you guys to be caught. Okay, so that's
Good. That about
quick.
right.
Yeah, well, that's a quick tour
Good.
here at the Dickens Fair. It's at the Cow Palace, and now Sir Marty and Madame Isabel have some information to provide to you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Henry.
that's very charming, Henry, very charming. Actually, that is quite fun, isn't it? Just to get back into character and to really learn, actually, about Dickens. Oh, dear.
It's infected
Put a
me
hat
too.
on it. If you want to head out there and check it out, the great Dickens Christmas Fair is at the Cow Palace, Saturdays and Sundays through December 19th from 11 a.m. to 7. You can call 415-897-4555, or you can log on to KRON4.com for more information.